We walked right under that bird behind us. Don't move, Roland, don't move. If you can get your gun up. Shoot him. Get ready. Get the gun up. Shoot him. Don't move. Don't move. Good job, man. That's a beautiful bird. That's a big bird. That's the strutter. That's the big dominant one. Yeah. I wouldn't have done that. You did real good. I shot that first one, but you got the big one. The other one wasn't strutting, so that means he was the younger one. You got the big boss. You did really good. I probably couldn't have done that. I would have shot that first one. Yeah, you did real good.
Did you film that whole thing?
Yeah, I got it all.
Reed just dropped a big one. He just dropped a big one. Oh my heavens. You know, we've been out here a couple times now, and we've had some other opportunities, and we had some jakes come in before, and what happened, that was so cool. I thought you were going to shoot the first one.
Me too.
But it was a nice one, but then you saw the bigger one strutting, And then he held out for it. See, and I didn't see the big one right away. I saw the little one. I was really impatient. Why was ready to shoot? And he had seen the big one strut.
Oh yeah.
You saw.
I saw the first one come in. I was like, that's a good turkey right there.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know if I should shoot him, so I waited like another minute. This other one came in and started strutting up.
Yeah. That would be you got the dominant bird. You got the dominant bird. And what we did, once you shot, remember I took the gun because it was actually we thought the other turkey might come back in, but it didn't come back in. But sometimes it will. Sometimes the second turkey come in. And I got a tag. I haven't shot one yet, so I was maybe going to shoot one. Hey, let's go look at that bird.
I bet he's a good one. I bet he's a big spurred, long. Oh, there's a hen right there. Something. I bet he is too.
I bet it's a big one.
Look at the wah. Look at the wah, is it?
Look at that thing.
Oh my goodness. That's an inch and a half.
Hey, that's a really big.
That's a big old bird.
Look at that. Good gosh almighty. Look at that. The biggest one in the whole orange grove. You got the biggest one ever.
I got the granddad.
You got the granddaddy. Look at that big giant spur. Wow. That's huge. That's a huge turkey.
That's awesome.
That's good. Pick it up. See how big it is. Look at the size of that thing. That's really big. That's a big old turkey. I tell you, folks, Reed did the right thing. You know what he did? He saw the first one, which was a nice big turkey, and a nice big gobbler, but he held out, and that's what it took. That's a monster. That's just a monster. That's the big one of them all. We've been hunting out here, Reed, for 10 years now. That's just about the biggest one we've ever got.
Oh man,
My
heart's bumping.
That's just about the biggest one. But that decoy, that helped.
Oh yeah, it helped real well.
That helped out. Boy, they came down this road and they saw that thing. That was it, wasn't it?
Well, remember when we were sitting here, we first got in, and we heard one gobble, right, like at the truck pretty much.
It was behind us.
There was two more over that way. So there were these two, and then those 2 or 3.
Yes,
So there's like 5 gobblers they had us surrounded. Every time we'd yelp, or something would gobble. That was really cool. This is a big, big, big turkey. Look at the size of that spurs, folks. That is just a monster spurred bird. That is a huge, huge turkey. Wow.
God, I'm shaking. I got the shakes.
Look at that size of that thing.
That's awesome.
Well,
First one of the season.
You know, I don't know. Yeah, it was the first. You know, I took your sister last week, and it was the youth season, and I got Hillary. She's 14. Now you're 19.
Yes, sir.
You're 20. Oh,
19.
We've been hunting turkeys a couple times, 3 or 4 times. We've had turkeys up 5 or 6 times now. That's the first one we've got. So
Yes,
it's
sir.
a big deal. That's a really big. It's the biggest one we've ever killed here. It's a big time.
Oh my.
It is.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one with spurs like that. He's a beauty.
Big spurs right there.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a good shot of it. That's long. Long. It's hard to focus. I'm still shaking.
Oh, yeah.
Roland's old strutter, old lucky strutter, he gets a lot of birds with that thing. Roland's the man with the old decoy spread.
See, also this has the little motor.
Yeah, I forgot to turn it on.
We forgot to turn the motor on.
Yeah.
Normally.
Oh, there it goes. That's so cool.
The battery's dead.
It's working.
Anyway. That's one we got all set up. That's a good one.
Look at the spurs.
Oh my gosh, Reed. That's a giant.
Yeah, no.
That's the biggest one we've ever killed out here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got some hooks.
Look at that one.
Reed did good. He passed up about a 2-year-old because he seen the strutter behind it, waited for the big one, and got the big one.
Yeah.
Did good.
Oh my
Spurs,
goodness.
dude.
Wow, Reed. Now get some great pictures, man.
I
Get
will.
some good video.
Anyway, we got Scott on the phone. There's Scott. He's still in bed.
What's up,
Still in bed.
Scotty?
He's We should have had you out here, son.
Awesome.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. Drops good.
That's a good. Are we going fishing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fishing tomorrow.
Scott has a brand new boat, big giant saltwater boat.
All right, I just want to
Ooh.
go ahead and tell
You got the
We're gonna go
42?
fish tomorrow.
I'm so excited, man. It's awesome.
I know. It's crazy.
strut marks. Before he bit the bullet, he strutted his way up in here. That was so cool.
Well, I think there were 3 other gobblers.
Could have been.
I heard them. I know there were 2 because you could hear them double
Yep.
gobble.
I seen one
What, over here?
come around us. It was
Oh.
probably the first 2-year-old that walked on by. He come right out here. Did you see him, didn't you, Reed? Yeah. I
heard
think
one
that was-
gobble right then.
You did?
Hey, Reed, hey, here's a long distance call I made, and I heard another turkey. I think I got my ears, my special hearing aids in, and I'm pretty sure that I heard one gobble over there. I don't know if we'll hunt it, but maybe save it for another day. But listen, I'm gonna cut. I didn't hear him gobble. But I make these box calls. I gave you one, didn't I?
You did. When
You
I was,
give me
like,
one yet?
younger.
Yeah, and this is a walnut I made.
Ooh.
I got from my good friend Ronnie Curry, and this butternut I got from Johnny Morris's farm, and that's a butternut that I got cut about 20 years ago, and cured it all out, made it out.
That is so neat.
Well, kind of got a booger. You know the thing about turkey hunting, I came in here just the day before Hillary shot hers.
Uh-huh.
And right there, I kind of sneaking around. I heard one gobble over here, and I didn't see it, but I spooked one right out of there. And then I spooked this one somehow. I was just kind of checking it out. So I didn't come in here with Hillary because I boogered those turkeys the first day, day before. I kind of messed them up. So my thought is, if you mess them up like that, give them a couple days of rest.
Yes, sir.
See, we haven't fooled with them now in 10 days
Uh-uh.
since that time. So now they're back to normal. They a little bit of activity was in here a couple week ago. They're over that, but they're pretty smart. You can't hunt them every day.
Oh, no.
If you try to go in here again tomorrow morning, it's not going to work because they're all boogered up, and they're going to be somewhere else. We came in this morning, folks, and right down here, about 100 yards down, we're going through, and Tyler's shooting the camera now. He's my regular camera man. He's a heck of a turkey hunter too. Anyway, Tyler, I might show the camera to Tyler. Okay, here's Tyler. Here's
It
Tyler.
was a little shaky this morning. I had some turkey fever, sorry.
But anyway, but Tyler looks up. Tyler looked up in the tree and said, "Roland," and we just kind of pointed. I think it was this big turkey here.
It might have
It might have been. It was all silhouetted in the tree right up here, down about 100 yards. So it was not even light. So we snuck back through the orange grove, circled all around through here, and set up. And so we didn't spook them.
It was
That was
perfect.
a close call.
It was perfect.
That was that far away.
Yeah.
We were ready to step out in the
If we'd have-
open.
it would have been over.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and,
It'd
and
been
he,
over.
he was right there. We were
was
right
right at
there.
the road.
We looked up, and then he was right. And so we had to back away from him. And if we hadn't done that just right, if we hadn't seen him, it would have been the end of the hunt.
Tyler spotted him. He's the one that saved the day.
Yeah, Tyler.
Oh, I couldn't believe when I looked up.
Tyler
He was
looked up,
and then I
he was
seen
up
it
there
just
turkey.
perching.
And then I seen it grooming itself, so I knew we were all right.
So then we snuck back out of there because there's a lot of deer in here. There's a
Yeah,
lot of big hogs in here.
hogs.
So there's things rustling around in the bushes. So they just didn't see us good enough
Right.
to. I'm sure they heard us. I
Yeah.
mean, there's no question about it. They didn't. They sure heard us. But
Three
the
of
other
us.
animals, we were all right. And we had already taken the decoys, and we had them set up. A lot of times people get in a big hurry and try to set them up, and they're making a bunch of noise setting the decoys. Well, we had the decoys already assembled, and all we had to do was sneak back a couple 100 yards away, and Tyler crawled out, put the decoys
Like
down,
a little hog.
and we were in perfect shape. But boy, it was a close call because
Sure
disaster was so close to happening.
Mm-hmm.
That turkey was right there looking at us.
Oh, that was a good deal, though.
That's
Beautiful
that was
morning.
awesome. Yeah.
Beautiful morning.
Yep.
Perfect.
We were
morning.
blessed. Yeah.
Well, okay, let's head up and we'll go back and talk to Tony.
Let's do it.
and thank him for a great hunt.
Oh yeah, always
That's
a great
good.
hunt.
Yeah.
Hey Reed, here's Tony. Tony Adams is here. Hey, look, here's my buddy Tony. Hey Tony, what you doing, son?
How you doing, Roland?
Hey, you ought to see. Reed got a giant turkey.
Did he give him a
He
good one
got
today?
the biggest one I think we've ever seen out here.
Wow, that's
Wait,
great.
hey, let me show you.
Let's
Wow.
take a look.
Hey, look at this thing, Tony. Look at this spur deal.
That is
Look,
a
look,
nice
at
bird.
look at the spurs on that thing.
Man.
They're over 1.5 inches long.
Wow,
They're giant.
That is a great
giant turkey.
very good bird.
Hey, Tony and I, hey, we've done a lot of YouTubing together. We've done a lot of regular films together.
Yes, we have.
We've done a lot of turkey hunting together.
Yes, we have.
And I tell you, you got the beautiful place out here. And thanks again, Tony,
Yes,
for
sir.
letting us hunt here.
Thank you
Boy,
so
just
much,
great.
Mr. Tony, for letting me come out here.
Thank you.
Tony Adams and he and I would go back 30, 40 years. I don't know how long. And we've hunted and fished a lot together.
A lot.
But this is the biggest one I've seen out here, and Reed got it. Well, I tell you what, YouTubers, this has been one of the most neatest turkey hunts I've ever seen in my life, and I had the enjoyment of hunting with Reed. We've hunted together 5 or 6 times. It's the first turkey we've gotten together.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, hey, and thanks again, Tony.
Yes, sir.
Hey, folks,
Yes,
listen,
we
we post on this YouTube channel. You guys support our channel so well. Thanks for your subscriptions, and we post every Wednesday about 6 o'clock, every Sunday about 6 o'clock, and then I do a Friday update. So, hey, thanks again for watching, and hey, we'll put it on the YouTube. And thanks again,
We
Tony.
got it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Reed,
Mr. Tony,
enjoy
so
it.
much.